before watching this video, thought I'd include this little disclaimer before I actually roll the intro and start the video. I'm recording this after I finished recording the whole episode, so you can kind of see, I made some improvements to the sorting system there. However, unfortunately, it's not very good for survival Minecraft. It's not very practical at all. I explain the reasons why later in the video, so yeah, I'm going to try and keep this short at the beginning. But yeah, if you're thinking of building this in survival world, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not really great. I've come out with some other sorting system designs that are, multi-item and stuff, or one other rather. So if you want to, build that, go ahead. But for the time being, yeah, the one that I've built in here, the infinitely expandable hopper minecart or minecart chest sorting system, yeah, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, it works, but it's not very practical for reasons I state later in the video. Spoilers. You got some spoilers there of what it's going to turn out. Maybe I'll censor that or blur that, who knows. But anyway, yeah, very unfortunate, but it's not very practical for survival Minecraft. Anyway, let's roll the intro. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the survival world. That's right, we are back once again, and we are currently just flying over what we did in the previous episode. This is the sorting system we built in the previous episode, and it's really good. I've been adding quite a few more chests here. You can see I've got some more for, ores, valuables, all that kind of stuff. Let's get the valuables chest, for example. If you haven't seen how this thing works, I'd highly recommend checking out the previous episode. This was designed by Sethling with a couple modifications from me, and today, if you've seen my most recent tutorial, these are all my valuables, all the valuables I've gotten, by the way. Pretty cool. Anyway, if you haven't seen my most recent tutorial I've uploaded, I would highly recommend checking it out if you want to actually use this sorting system design, because you kind of need it, because... Okay, so basically, the issue with this currently is that when you chuck items in here to sort through the thing, for example, I don't think I have a chest for leather, so that'll go down, and that should automatically sort out, but if there's nothing for leather, for example, like in this situation, it'll just sit in this hopper, and over time, it'll eventually start clogging up with different things. Oh, the seeds actually go in, okay. But yeah, you can see it'll start clogging up with different items, and then all of a sudden when something wants to go through to sort through, it actually won't be able to. So that is the issue that we are currently facing with this system. So luckily I came up with a tutorial, or came up with a design and made a tutorial on how to fix that, a little system you can implement, which we're actually going to be implementing here today. And we'll see how far that gets us. If we have time at the end of the episode, I might try and plan out some things in the TNT city, but I'm not sure how far we'll get. Anyway, that is a TNT city, by the way. I want to start work on that properly in the next few episodes, and then obviously we'll finish off the witch hub at some point as well as, a few other projects, because this world is starting to shape up just a little bit. It is episode 29, I do believe. That's getting very close to the big 32, half a stack of episodes. Of course, half a stack of episodes. That was how many episodes we had in Tazcraft Season 2, 32. So, yeah, a bit of a special one for me. And, yeah, this series is going a lot better than Tazcraft Season 2 did, I will say. We have, first of all, finished off an entire base here. We finished off the starter base. This is an entire base built in this area. So that's a lot of progress. We also have started work on another base, I guess you could call it, the witch hut. And we've started work on another one, and now this. And this was meant to be just one self-contained episode, but it didn't end up happening that way, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're actually going ahead and changing a few of the things in this area. I want to make that middle section be a little bit better as well, and have it go into this wall a little bit here, maybe. So, yeah, before I go ahead and do anything though, I think I'm going to go ahead, gather the materials for all those modifications. I'm not actually going to bother taking you through it that much because I have released a tutorial on my channel. So if you want to know how to build it, you can just go to the tutorial there. But yeah, also Quickie Picky V4. Anyway, I think, before I do that, I've just remembered, I want to start making cuts in these videos actually like proper, instead of just me going, okay, so I'm going to do this, and then cut and say, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. The Nether Hub. I've done a little bit of work over here in the Nether, you can see I've slabbed up this massive area, cleared all this out. So this is the portal to the starter base, which is what I just came out of. That goes to the witch hub over there, and that goes to the TNT town. Still need to decide on a name for that, but yeah. Witch hub, also kind of temporary, I guess, for the name. And if you haven't seen our past episodes and you're new to the series, first of all, I thank you for finding the videos, I guess. I don't know. But if we head over here, you can see this is the Witch Hub project we started quite a few episodes ago and have been working on for quite a while. Here, I have, you know, started building a stat keeper machine, which we're going to spend a long time doing the redstone on, I can imagine. And we've still got a lot of progress to make in this area. We've got a whole roof to build and stuff. But that's going to come in future episodes. I'm kind of getting a little bit sick of building in this style, so I decided I would take a break from it, start a new project, and then I decided to start the sorting system, of course. I also want to hook up a nether portal to that area. Sorting system, that is, because we're going to want to go back and forth from there quite a bit, right? So it's probably a good idea to have a nether portal hooked up. Anyway, what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to gather the materials we need for the rest of the sorting system, and I'll start building that, and yeah, I'll be back with you once I've got all the materials for that. That's what we did in the previous episode, I do believe, or 2 episodes ago, rather. And this is the design here. These are the modifications I made on the colors right here. I'm going to have to go around and count up the materials. I'm currently not in my Schematica mod, or Lightmatica mod rather, preset here, or whatever it's called, the fabric. I'm not using fabric right now. So I'm going to have to go through, take a look at, you know, all the materials we'll need for this, and I'm going to go ahead and gather the materials here, and I'll be back with you once I have the materials. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and added in all of the redstone circuitry additional to this thing. I hope you enjoyed that little montage-ish type thing. I don't know, I like doing those every now and then. Definitely didn't steal that from Game Mash, and also Etho does it a little bit as well. I really like it, I don't know. It adds a nice style to the video. Anyway, we've added all this in, including the circuitry for the lamp indicator. So we don't actually have any hoppers, so we need to gather a couple more hoppers. We have 1 comparator spare and 2 repeaters spare. I'm a little bit worried about that. Let me double check everything. Okay, I seem to have materialized 1 comparator and 2 repeaters from somewhere. Not entirely sure where, but you know what? I'll take it, sure. Yeah, not sure where some of those redstone materials came from, but anyway. So we've, built all the circuitry here. Unfortunately, we are going to have to expand this wall on this side out by 1 block to account for this. It's a little bit annoying. It's very annoying, actually, but everything else fit within. It was just that extra little bit that had to extend out by 1 more block. Wonder if we can compact it at all. Alright, so I've just spent way too much time trying to fit this thing in the same blueprint. It's a lot more, it's less compact overall, but it fits in the same blueprint, or the same footprint that the old one did. So I moved the clock, instead of going out here, it goes across here, and in order to do that, I had to, you know, move this over to somewhere, and then make that curve back around to here, instead of having it a lot more compact, and then I had to weave this around it. So it was quite difficult, and placing some of those redstone components in the middle here, you know, proved quite difficult, because it's very compact all of a sudden, extremely compact. And so yeah, I started to find it a little bit difficult to start placing in some of those things, but it's done now. We didn't have to expand the wall. It probably would have been easier to expand the wall, let's be honest. I spent like 15 minutes doing that. But yeah, we didn't have to expand the wall. That's the important part. So yeah, there we go, I guess. Now what I want to try and do next is I need to create some form of an output from down the bottom here. So you can see we need to add some hoppers that go down here, and that will go into the miscellaneous storage area. So where basically items won't go any items that don't sort into the minecart chest that, you know, isn't one of the items that are in the minecart chests, it'll go into a miscellaneous storage, and I think I want to dig that way a little bit to get to that miscellaneous storage. Now, I think, will I ditch the ladder? I might end up ditching the ladder, and I want to decorate this room a little bit better. So let's get rid of that anvil, because this was all just kind of temporary here, all of this, you know, concrete in right here. This is a little bit temporary, so, yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe try and decorate that a little bit. We'll see, we'll see. The main thing I wanted to change here... Uh-oh. There we go. The main thing I wanted to change here was the floor, and I think I might go for smithing tables, except that's an issue. You can kind of see the seam, or the side of the smithing table in... Uh-oh. What is it sorting out? Oh. No! Did that just break the whole system? Oh, no! No, 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 no! Ah, man. I'm gonna have to deal with that at a little bit of a later date. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh, that is such a pain. That's such a pain. This is why you should sort all this stuff out before you do that. Okay, well, at least on the bright side, this floor looks cool. Unfortunately, you can see the sides, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. It's just a little detail. I'm not going to get caught up on that too much. So, oh man, that sucks that that all broke, though. Anyway, it's actually 1 log per smithing table, so it's relatively expensive. But I've been farming a whole load of, you know, dark oak trees over the past, just in between episodes, and I've actually got like, I don't know, 8 stacks or something. So yeah, we shouldn't be too hard for wood right there. But anyway, so that is what I've managed to do so far. I kind of like the floor, and I think I'm just gonna stick with the concrete for the walls here. I could even go for a glass floor, actually, come to think of it, because there's some redstone stuff that looks kind of cool. And it might be worthwhile trying to do a glass floor. This is going to start the system again. Now, the issue with that spilling out all over the place is that a lot of my items are actually in there. This is all the wood I've gathered, by the way. Quite a large amount. But, yeah, that is such a pain. Oh, I can't believe that broke. Alright, well, anyway. We're going to continue on with the episode here. What I'm looking for right now is glass. There we go. I couldn't remember what I was looking for, and then I saw the glass and instantly knew, yep, that's what I'm looking for. It's glass. Alright, well, I think a glass floor will look a little bit better in that area, simply because we'll be able to see more of the redstone. Yeah, there we go. So we can see some of it over here. That's kind of the idea of this place. You can see the redstone behind it. And I kind of like that theme, and I think I'm going to keep going with it. So let's place in the rest of the glass here. Yeah, so you can see a lot more of the redstone with this glass floor. And what I think I'm going to end up doing is getting rid of this ladder, just like so, and continuing the glass floor along, and it's actually going to go into this wall here. And through this wall we're going to have the miscellaneous storage area, as well as a couple other things, including, you know, crafting stations and stuff like that. That's kind of my idea for that one. Let's just place a whole bunch of items in this shulker box here. I guess I'm going to empty my inventory, and I guess it's time to start sorting out... No, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that between episodes. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I really cannot be bothered right now to do that. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that between episodes, not really right now. I think in terms of accessing the redstone, I might just add a ladder here. That'll probably be our best bet here. So add a ladder going up there, so instead of up here, we can just remove all those ladders and place a new one right here. I think we still need that block there, but we can, yep, that's perfect. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately we still need that block there, but that's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And that goes down to a relatively open part as well, because over here is not very open at all. But now we just need to figure out a way to get out from here. Obviously we can like jump off the edge for the time being, but that's not how I want to, you know, have a final way of getting out, I guess. So I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do is dig out a little bit of a room in here. I don't think I'm going to bother with a haste beacon because it's only like one layer of stone. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, dig out a little bit of an area here for the bulk. I keep calling the bulk storage area. No, it's not the bulk storage area. Remember, this isn't a final storage solution. We're just going to be using this for a little bit. That's why I'm trying to make it look nice still. Oh, I like that. Okay. We're building a window at the end of this thing, for sure. Anyway, I'm going to clear out the rest of this area, and I'll be back with you once I have done that. This is definitely a new school Minecraft build. there's no two ways about it. It looks very futuristic and new. But yeah, this is the design so far. Basically, we made our wood back by quite a decent amount, which is good. But basically, I'm gonna have chests that go all up here, you know, and all in there as well. And that'll be the miscellaneous storage in there. And I think I'm actually gonna push it back by a block. So the chests are going to go in like so. So it'll be recessed a block, and that's so we can keep those blocks like that. And then just figure out what we're going to do with the grass there. Maybe we can put leaves there or something, I'm not sure. And right here, the plan is I'm going to put some hoppers going along, and this will be the input area, so you can input as many items as you like into the sorting system. And basically the way I'm going to do that is, yeah, have a load of hoppers on the bottom, have double chests, like how many can we fit here? It's an odd number. That's a pain. Well, yeah, we'll be able to fit a whole bunch of double chests along here, and then you'll be able to place your shulkers above there, and there'll be a lever here, I'd say, so maybe let's craft up that lever now. Let's just destroy that. It had to use a durability, didn't it? Place a lever right there, and essentially what that'll do is when you flip it, it'll lock the hopper that'll be right here, and it'll essentially mean that you can destroy all your shulkers and then pick them up in the hoppers if you'd like. So yeah, that's all that lever is going to do. And we also need to add a couple more bits along here, and I think I might just add some more. Yeah, I think that's good. We might even be able to, yeah, move that up by a block. I think that'll look a lot better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So yeah, this wall, as nice as it looks as it being flat, we're going to have some hoppers going along, and some chests here so you can input your items. And that'll, yeah, basically link up to this chest right here, and this will, I guess we'll keep this chest here, may as well, just for like an emergency. I don't know, we'll leave it there, that's the point. It's like a last resort. Oh, I accidentally put something in here, quick, open it, and it'll be there, and it'll stay there, so that's good. And in terms of the rest of the build, this will be the entrance here, and it kind of just goes into a cave. I don't know if I want to do anything else with that. I just chopped down a couple trees up here because they were, you know, directly on top of this. And this is what it looks like from the top. It looks kind of cool. Is this centered? Please say that this is centered. 1, 2... Oh, it's not centered. It's centered with that little room there, but it's not centered in the whole build. That's kind of annoying. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. And then we're probably going to end up expanding this along here, and that'll show the bulk storage area. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. Or not the bulk storage area, the redstone for the miscellaneous area. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do that. So I apologize for the loud sounds, but that'll expand out to here, and then we can, you know, dig this all out, and this will be where the hoppers and stuff go for the miscellaneous storage. And that's essentially how that's going to work. We won't need any for here because this will literally just go straight into this wall and out. So yeah, there's not really much we need to do on this side. On this side though, we can add some. It'll add a little bit of extra skylight from there, even though we've got loads of it from here. And essentially we'll be able to open the chest because it'll have glass above it. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this episode. So I'm going to go ahead. I am going to clear out a little bit of space here, start placing in some chests and some hoppers, get a whole load more of this cyan terracotta. I might have to fly over to that mesa biome again. It's really far away, which is kind of annoying, but anyway. I'm going to go ahead, clear the rest of this out, and start placing the chests, and I'll be back with you once I have done that. Alright, so it's the next day, and I've decided to go ahead and come down here and empty out all of the chest minecarts down here, because obviously they went all out of sync and stuff, and it was all over the place. And you can see I filled all of these shulkers and double chests with different items from look at that. I'm gonna have to sort through all that again eventually. But I'm not gonna do that right now because obviously, what if we break it again? It'll just be a massive pain. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother doing that right now. I'll do that in a little bit here, maybe between episodes or something. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and gather some more items. Just thought I'd say that. I'm gonna go ahead gather some more items. I'll be back with you once I am ready to start implementing some more stuff. Do you remember that clip where I was like, okay, something has gone wrong with the farms here. This has been constantly clicking. You want to know why? The slime balls, okay, there's no slime balls down here anymore, but the cactus are still down here. You know why? Because there's one torch, that torch right there. There isn't a torch there. I know what you're saying. There's no torch there. There's meant to be a torch there. Oh, jeez. This has caused me far more grief than I thought it would have initially, but, you know, it's alright. Let me just grab some materials here and we should be able to repair that fairly easily. Oh, jeez. Everything seems to be going wrong at this point. Okay, no, not really. It's just a lot of back and forth, and I wasn't even going to make this video, I'm going to be honest. It wasn't even my intent to make this, but, you know, I kind of had to. I really wanted to get this sorting system to a point where I would actually use it. So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing right now. So I'm placing in all of these ice blocks here. We need a couple more. And that should be good if we destroy all these going down like this. That should form a bubble column, send it up there, and all the items should make their way through here. Okay, there we go. Did I pick that up? I guess I did. Okay. Yep, so all the items should make their way up here and into there for the bulk, or the miscellaneous storage. Every time I say the bulk storage. No, for the miscellaneous storage. So there we go. If we head down here, you can see I've expanded the chests out to this sort of a situation. Turns out there's a couple of hoppers in all of these, okay. Let's take all of them out. So yeah, you can see this is the miscellaneous storage. I decided to make it only 3 blocks high and include this extra bit in the middle here. Simply because I thought that we'd need some space for either a water stream or a hopper line. I went with a water stream up here. And yeah, basically what we need to do next is just place some form of a light source up there. So I'm thinking sea lanterns. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them yet. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. So anyway, let's run a hopper line through here, I guess. Yeah, that should be able to go. So basically I just need to run hoppers. That might have to go there anyway. Run hoppers along there and then along this wall here, and then chuck chests on top. So I'm going to finish that off and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Alright, so I've gone ahead and placed all these hoppers in just like so. I've prettied up the background so you can't really see that anything is wrong there. And now I just need to go ahead and hook hoppers up to this. I kind of forgot about that, I'm going to be honest. So hoppers basically need to come out here, and I'm out of hoppers. Once again, gonna have to go through like another stack of wood. I'm going through so much wood, crafting up all these hoppers. A bit of a pain, but anyway. I'm also going through a lot of iron, but we have a nice iron farm going. Hopefully we can get a wood farm going in the very extremely near future, because yeah, I kinda need that stuff. But anyway, let's craft up a whole bunch of chests here. And we need hoppers, not chests. So let's just convert all that we can. Craft up hoppers. There we go. And craft all of those back into iron blocks. And there we go. That should be the last hopper in. All these hoppers go into this area here. And of course you can see the redstone. I did just realize I didn't have to do all that. I could have just blocked those two up. But anyway, I think I'm just going to block that up and leave that open. You know what? No. We need to save on terracotta. That should have gone up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's put in some dirt blocks. They're going up, and we'll see if they end up in the chest. But anyway, let's just go ahead and remove all of the terracotta in here. I think that was all that. I'm trying to go for as cheap as possible because, yeah, this stuff is kind of hard to come by. So I'm going to save as much of it as I can if I want to use it in future builds and whatnot. But anyway, so let's just use some diorite, sure. We're out of blocks. And now this is looking really quite ugly, but we can just block that off and nobody will ever know. You can kind of see it in there. Fine, I'll replace that one block, but that's it. There we go. Even if you're looking for it, you can only just see the diorite in the back. That's if you crouch right against this wall. Otherwise, you can't see it. I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. I was trying to make this thing go for a pretty clean look. That's kind of the overall style of this place. And I think that is pretty much done. So let's check if our 3 dirt... Oh no, it would be here, right? 2 dirt and 1 dirt was up there. Okay. Yep, there we go. That is the bulk storage, the miscellaneous. It's not called the bulk storage, the miscellaneous storage. Pretty much done here. I just realized I can do that. Yeah, why don't I just do that? That works a whole lot better. Alright, well, anyway, I think that's this whole thing done. Now, if we can place shulkers up here, so for example, if I want to place this shulker and if it had items in it, I can, you know, access those items, dump them in there, and then as soon as I want to grab the shulker, I can just flick that lever, and then if we look in this hopper, you can just grab it out, unflick it, and it's all fine. So yeah, that is the whole system done. I think I'm going to go ahead and add an ender chest in here as well, because we may as well. Obviously, hoppers can't take stuff out of your ender chest. That would be a bit weird if they could. So I'm just going to go ahead and move this ender chest. I think I have spare ender chests somewhere. Move that there, and you can see we can, you know, access this, sort it out into those chests if we want, and all that sort of stuff. We're going to have a lot of things to sort out here in the very near future. But anyway, yeah, I think... Should we try and... You know what, let's just add a really quick staircase to this outer area. These are literally the last 2 blocks I have. I had to go and gather them from this corner here. I had to cheap out on that corner. As well as if we come all the way in here, I got it from that block down there as well. But anyway, we had the perfect amount, thankfully, with a little bit of extra help. And this is the little staircase I've implemented. So it's quite simple, but it'll help us get in and out a lot easier from this place. And yeah, I believe that is the whole thing done right there. So originally it was just going to be this area here, but we expanded it to over here. And now we've got a nice little staircase that goes into the entrance right here. So I think that is pretty much it. I just need to place a couple blocks in there. Do I have? No. Okay. Well, I think that is about time. I think it's about time to call this place done, finally. It took one more episode than I thought it would. Double the amount of time I thought it would, technically, if you think about it. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but, you know, it's alright. Let me go ahead and actually remove these top 3 blocks here. I think that would look a little bit better without them. Oh, but that top block needs to be there. Yeah, okay, that'll look better with it. Alright, well, anyway, I think that is just that's gonna just about do it for today's episode. I'm sorry, this might have been all over the place. Again, not quite to plan, but every time I say that, it seems you guys really enjoy it, so yes, that's kind of interesting. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, add in a whole bunch of chests off camera, add in all these chests back, and just add in heaps of chests off camera. And yeah, so anyway, oh, there we go. Really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft world. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.